And then the third year, he became a little bit more accurate with his intermediate passes and his deep ball. And now we're seeing like a finished product of a guy that can scramble outside the pocket when necessary, throw the ball down the field, and put the team on his back. So when it comes to Tyler SHOUGH, if he can show like some good qualities, getting the ball to the wide receivers, maybe checking it down, making more better decisions than not, I think that that's going to benefit him. I mean, if you are a knowledgeable sports fan, I ain't talking about the people that really don't know nothing about football, just want to complain about everything. But I'm talking about the individuals that understand the X's and the O's. They'll see that. So those are the people that you want to pay attention to. I said that before, Josh. There's always going to be people that's going to be skeptical. They're not going to be able to break things down. They just want to be negative just for the simple fact of being negative because they feel like it may drive their engagement or drive their views or whatever. But the ones that love football, they'll understand that. If the guy has good qualities and it's something you can build on, Saints fans gonna follow suit.
Well, I hope so, man, because that would be pretty good. I just want the kid to have a fair shake.
Right. I agree.
You want to hear something funny? I happened to see Josh Allen's first game as a starter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was against the Packers or the Vikings. I can't remember which one.
It was the Vikings. It was the Vikings. I remember. Yep.
He was so god-awful in that game. I didn't think he was going to make it in the league another like 3 weeks. I mean, I think his ending stats in that game were like 1 for 18 with like 3 interceptions. It was really like that.
Hey, but everybody remember when he jumped over that linebacker head, though. Everybody remember that. That was like the highlight of the game for him. Like I said, he was untapped potential with a lot of athleticism. And like I said, it was something that they felt like they could build on. Like, we got to put this thing into context. Like, if guys throw interceptions, like when they're young and inexperienced, they're gonna throw interceptions. I mean, Peyton Manning like held the record for a long time when it came to interceptions. Like, the guys are gonna make mistakes. And you're gonna have outliers like Jaden Daniels who gonna come in, and everybody gonna expect their rookie quarterbacks to look like Jaden Daniels. And if he don't look like Jaden Daniels, then guess what? He's no good. Like, man, we gotta like be careful with being prisoners of the moment. Like, a lot of our takes and our views are because we become prisoners of the moment. We don't look at the entire totality of it. Like, going back into the history books, like, so much information is being given to us every single day, and we just eat it up, man. And we don't evaluate, we don't research, and we just take it at face value. So I just think that's very dangerous. And you do yourself a disservice by not really trying to be a student of the game. Like, if you're not going to be a student of the game, man, I honestly don't really care about what you have to say. If you're just trying to entertain folks and trying to get, like I said, your likes and your engagement up, and that ain't the move, man. Like, take the time to look at what some of these guys are doing. Like, what is the percentage of guys that come into the league that don't struggle? Right? Like, what is the percentage there? What are the guys that come into the league that might have some growing pains but get better as time goes on? We got to put this thing into context, Josh.
Well, and one thing about Kellen Moore is he's really a running-minded coach at heart. Mm-hmm. So it'll be really interesting to see how the whole change in the running scheme helps Tyler out and really help the team out, because I feel like Kellen Moore is going to come in something with completely different than anything that's been done by the Saints in the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that'll take some of the pressure off Tyler and help him complete some passes and so on.
Yeah.
But I guess that's all I got for you. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say this. I always go back to the great debate between Al Davis and John Madden about how to build a good football team, right? Al Davis believed that you needed speed on the outside, receivers, etc., right? Like the skill position guys, and John Madden believed that you build through the trenches on your defense and your offensive line. That's how you do it. If you have a young quarterback, you make him comfortable by having a really good infrastructure around him, which is an offensive line, and a really good running game, right? And if the New Orleans Saints are trying to recreate that, which it seems like they are, like by drafting Talese Fuaga last season and now drafting Calvin Banks in the first round. So you basically have your left and your right tackle for at least the next decade, right? And if you can add that, maybe a guard that can be, a cornerstone guy, then you have yourself stability on the offensive line and comfortability for your quarterback. And if you accompany that with a running game, you already know that you have a talented Alvin Kamara. I'm not ready to give up on Kendre Miller like that, but I mean he's pretty decent. You have the young rookie out of Kansas, Devin Neal that's coming through. So you got some talent. Also Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So if you can get this running back room going and this offensive line holding these guys, and be able to hold the quarterback upright, making sure he don't get sacked every couple plays or every other play, I think that you'll have success. Like I don't have an issue with the Saints drafting offensive linemen. I do have an issue with the New Orleans Saints not selecting the right offensive lineman. Like that's the problem. Like you got to make sure that you're drafting the right guys. It can't be, oh man, this guy has a really good RAS score. Like that's good. Like he's athletic. Like what football player for the most part isn't athletic? He probably wouldn't be in the NFL if he wasn't. You got to be able to do your due diligence and fix this offensive line so you don't have to keep on going back over and over and over again trying to correct this. Because while you're trying to correct this, Josh, guess what? The other positions are failing. That's the reason why you could have possibly got another wide receiver in a draft a couple of years ago that could have been the replacement for Mike T. But instead, you got to address the offensive line. So you got to fix it, man. Got to fix this offensive line. Got to be able to hold up that line so that quarterback can make plays and a running back can be that I guess that safety valve for that quarterback in order for him to find success.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, did you get the email? I just want to ask you quick.
Yeah, I got your email, and man, I don't know what I can actually do. I mean, I can probably try to see. Do you
okay,
if it's like his representation or something like that, then I can probably see. But other than that, I don't know, man. I don't know if I don't know how much I could actually help in that regard. But yeah, if you know his representation or who he talked to, man, I can probably see.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, man. I will let you get to the next caller, man, and I'll talk to you next week when I'm graduated.
Okay, man. All right, and congratulations to you again, man. Call back anytime.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, man. There was a player. I think it was offensive tackle. That he knew. I guess he was trying to help out. I mean, the guy was, he's talented. Talented player, but I don't know. I mean, I have to know who his representation is. Maybe that can probably help out. But I mean, from what I've seen on tape, he's a pretty talented guy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on. We're gonna end our calls tonight on with Dolph from the Keeping It Real podcast here. Dolph, how you doing, man?
Man, what's up, TJ? Man, it's an honor to be on with you, my brother.
Man, don't do that, bro. Man, don't do that, bro. Don't do that, man. Listen, this man is out here. Hold on, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute.
You already know, bro. I look up to you, man. Come on, bro. You set the example, bro. It is what it is, bro.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
You work hard.
I understand that, bro. But you won the trailblazers, bro.
I appreciate
you, bro. I want to thank you for being a trailblazer. I want to thank you for, anytime I reach out and need some advice or something, bro, you always reach back. Ain't nothing but love, man.
Look, man, it's always love, man. Cause like when I was starting out, like, man, it was nothing but hard work and dedication, and you know what I'm saying, just the belief in myself. And I see what you're doing, man. Going to the Senior Bowl, reaching out to these people. See, man, this is what it's all about, man. You got, like, if you want it, you got to go out there and grab it, man. And look, I'm extremely proud of the work that you're doing over there on your channel and some of the things that you're doing, like when it comes to like interviewing some of these players. Like, man, look, the sky's the limit for you, man. Just keep on grinding, man. Keep on grinding and keep that passion and that love that you have for what you're doing, man.
I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Man, where should we start, man? Tyler, Shuck, baby. Oh, shuck. Who that, baby? That what you gonna be here. I'm starting already, TJ. Every time you throw a touchdown, family, who that? Oh, shuck, baby. That's what the song gonna be saying, baby. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Tyler Shuck, man. I noticed him at the Senior Bowl. I did see a Louisville game earlier this season. I like kid's pretty good.
Right.
I mean, prototypical quarterback, man. Big, 6'5", 220-something pounds, can make every throw that you need him to make. I just did a show yesterday, man, and kind of went over the Miami game and the Notre Dame game.
Right.
Now, the positives are there, like the previous caller said, man. Give the kid a chance. I mean, a lot of people are hating because they didn't select the quarterback or the player you want. Who cares, man? Yeah. All I know come September, whoever's under center starting, that's who I'm rocking with. If you got the black and gold on, that's who I rock with, baby. I'm not about to sit up here and pray for somebody to fail. I hear everybody like, let's just tank for Arch. Who says Arch coming out next year? And who says if he does come out, you gonna be in a position to get Arch?
Man, this is my thing though. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know how good Arch Manning is going to be.
Right.
But man, it's just funny to me how these same people tell me that Shedeur Sanders ain't gonna be this, he ain't gonna be that. Then turn around and just make it seem like Arch Manning is just going to be the chosen one and the greatest thing ever. How do you know this? Like, if you're going to say, oh, Shedeur Sanders ain't never showed that he can be, you know, an elite quarterback. What has Arch Manning done to show that? That's all I'm saying. Like, the only thing people got going only thing he got going is the name on the back of his freaking jersey. If you're going to say that about Shedeur Sanders, say the same doggone thing about Arch Manning. Like I said, he might be great, but we ain't seen nothing yet. Like, we ain't seen nothing out of him to say, oh man, he a #1 overall pick. Like, I don't get that, man. I don't.
It's like you said, brother. It's the name on the back of the jersey. He got in a couple games this past season, show flashes of what he could be. And because his last name is Manning, you already know, man, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. And let me just say this. Me and TJ are not hating on Arch Manning. All we're saying is let's let the kid get out there and put in his body of work before we just call him the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? That's all we saying. Just get out there and ball, man. But listen, it is life. It's the world we live in. There's two standards. We know what it is. Ain't no need to get into it, because if a person out there pretending that they don't know what it is, you're just foolish. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
And listen, I don't know what Shedeur is going to be, but I know one thing. You don't go from the consensus #1, #2 quarterback the entire season. Then after the season after football season's over, you don't play any more football. And your stock plummets. Why? Because you chose not to work out at the NFL Combine. That's where everything started. That's when you got that first rumor about he didn't care about what we thought about him. And like I've been saying, who cares? But to me, for that kid to drop all the way to 5th round, even if you had him as a 2nd round talent or 3rd round, he fell to the 5th round. There is no way that kid should have been in the 5th round, in my opinion. Again, to me, a lot. And listen, we have had kids drafted who sexual assault charges, drugs. One kid got drafted. He was on there with a damn smoke bomb on his face. Larry Tunsil. He didn't go in the 1st, but he went in the next round.
Oh, he did go in the 1st.
No, Tunsil did go.
Yeah, because he was originally supposed to be a top 5 pick, but I think he fell. Yeah, he fell to the Dolphins at like 11 or 12. So he went in the 1st.
He went in the 1st round. So what did Shedeur do to drop all the way down? He turned some teams off because of his confidence in himself. The kid's never been in trouble.
Yep.
He's never had any off the field. Now you haven't heard him alienate his teammates. Everywhere the kid has gone, he's won. Started out at your alma mater, Jackson State. He went there. The kid won.
Yep.
They go to Colorado, a program, by the way, nobody was interested in because they straight sucked. They were garbage. They were trash for years and years and years until him and his father got there and Travis Hunter, and they started changing things around. Then when was the last time you had anybody this interested in Colorado football since they had Eric Bieniemy and Napoleon McCallum?
Cordell Stewart.
Cordell Stewart. I mean, come on, man. So, but hey, that's for another thing, man. We gonna talk about Saint football here, man. I love the selection, man. First of all, let me, because I heard you say about the first round, man. Let me shout out my co-host, Coach Rock, because he's still upset about the first round. Coach still upset, man, about the first round selection. Coach stormed off the broadcast and everything, baby.
Oh man, man, don't do Kelvin like that, man. Kelvin a good man. That's a good kid right there, man. He's a good football player.
Kelvin I watched this kid, man. 4 years. The kid's a very good football player. He's one of the most decorated offensive linemen coming in. You got him. You got Talisi Fuaga, the dancing bell, which I discovered last year at the Senior Bowl. I fell in love with him at the Senior Bowl. I came back talking about him, and damn it, did what happened. We were able to get him. And listen, some say, well, he wasn't spectacular, but guess what? You wasn't worrying about that left side when he was out there. He went through it. He had his rookie moments. Everybody has their rookie moment. Even the great Willie Rope had rookie moments. Yep. Not just like everybody else, because when you're special, you're special. But he had his moments. So, but I love, if you look at the bookends now, Fuaga, Banks Jr., we have one of the best centers in the National Football League in Eric McCoy. We have an above average right guard who can be a very good guard. It's just consistency with Caesar. That's what's missing. Now on the left side, I don't know what the hell we're doing. I mean, Nick Salisbury.
Yeah, you got Raddens. Yeah, you got Dylan Raddens. I mean,
Dylan Raddens. Until I see him, TJ, in the same uniform out there in action, I'm gonna hold my thoughts on him.
Question mark.
Because I had too much of Lemieux and Ali Udo last year. Good Lord. Good Lord. We can't do that no more, man. It got to be an upgrade. And with Nick Salisbury, I think it's just the kid he needs reps, but the same thing that is troubling Kendre Miller is troubling Nick Salisbury. You can't get on the field. You got to get on the field. The thing with Kendre Miller, I heard you speaking about Kendre Miller, Devin Neal, who I do love too. I think that was a steal in the 6th round right there. And if he comes in and he's able to get it mentally where he can just play free, I'm telling you right now, that kid's making his roster. He's making his roster. And then if Kendre, the bulb goes off in his head, the thing with Kendre, besides staying healthy, son, you got to get in your playbook. You got to know your plays. Can't put you out there if you don't know what the hell you're doing. You're going to get somebody hurt. You got to be a student of the game. You know what I'm saying? I think the young man's going to pull it together. I think that's going to be a hell of a running back room. And then you got the veteran Clyde Edwards-Helaire in there too. So you got 4 deep, and I guess we go keep Prentice. I don't know why we keep him, but we got a fullback. We just keep
that ace back.
I mean, he only play ace back. I don't know, man. I mean, we go, but I don't know, TJ. You tell me, brother. You tell me right now.
I don't know, man. I mean,
hey, shout out to Adam Prentice. We love you, man, but we just trying to say, man, listen.
No, I'm wondering though. I mean, are they gonna utilize the fullback this season? I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think Philly used no fullback like that, man. So I don't know, but it could be a good thing. It could be a good thing because if you don't have that fullback, then that means that somebody else is probably going to end up, playing. So you probably, most teams, they'll probably have like, start with 3 running backs, something like might carry 4, in a game. So might have room for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that might be a plus. That might be a plus when it comes to that. But I don't know, man. I can't remember. I don't think Kellen Moore used fullbacks like that.
I don't remember seeing a lead blocker for Saquon last year.
Nah, he did.
I really even when he was in Dallas, I was watching Zeke. I don't really remember seeing one.
Me neither. So I remember some splits, some split formation, but that's about it.
So with that being said, TJ, I still believe the Saints need to bring in another veteran tight end due to the uncertainty of Taysom Hill and Foster Moreau, with them coming off those injuries that they're coming off. And right now, there's no telling when Taysom's coming off, or even Foster right now. So when you look at it right now, we got one tight end in DeJuan Dawson. We drafted the young man from UCLA, Multi.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
we drafted Multi from UCLA. We got last year, everybody's darling last year, undrafted free agent, Darlin Hawker, who played last year and had absolutely how many catches? I'm gonna wait.
I think he had one, maybe
one catch on what, 2 targets. Now I don't know. Now I don't know if that was the scheme or it had to do with him.
Yeah.
But one thing was last year, son, you had an opportunity to step up. The door was open. You didn't do it. And another person who won't be on this team, and once again, I want to apologize to his family for telling the truth. Mason Tipton will not make the team this year. He can have the greatest 2 weeks of his life again. He won't make this team this year. That young man dropped the ball. Because, listen, TJ, I always say, and I'm not the only one, you say, everyone says it. It doesn't matter how you get in the league, it's what you do when you get the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Monday Night Football, Kansas City Chiefs, Saints receiving coach depleted. You've been the doll in the preseason. Mason Tipton running by everybody in practice, making spectacular catches. You turned out to be the wide receiver version of Jake Hayner. All practice and no show up on game day. And I'm just being honest. Now, and if the family members or the players prove me wrong by going your ass out there and doing what you're supposed to do, because when the lights are bright, your ass go lights. I'm just saying.
Look, the good thing about Mason Tipton is, like, if football don't work out for him, some tell me he go have a really good job. I mean, he went to Yale, so I mean, they got a Pentagon job ready for him. You know what I'm saying? The White House ready for him. You know what I'm saying? Working in a situation room.
He might well go get his clearance right now for the White House, because he damn sure ain't got no clearance on Airline Drive. That door is closed. Because I'm telling you right now. Bud Memes, and Kevin Austin Jr. Those two kids, they showed me promise last year. Mm-hmm. I know everybody's saying we need a big receiver. I would love to get Keenan Allen, but the thing is, I think Keenan Allen is holding out hope of being re-signed by the Chicago Bears and going back to the Bears. So you have to work with what you have in-house. Now we bring back Brandon Cooks. I'm still trying to figure this out. Because right now we got the Smurf squad at wide receivers, our top 3 wide receivers. We fast as hell. I know one thing. We can run. We'll win the damn relay because we fast as hell. I can tell you that. Everybody can run. That's one thing. Even Mason Tipton, he can run. Can't damn catch in the game, but he can run. I'm gonna leave Mason alone. Shout out to you, Mason. Ain't no love. The reason I'm talking like this, man, because I was disappointed, man. I wanted you to succeed and grab that bull by the horn, man, and be successful, brother.
It's every year, man. It's every year.
Every year, brother.
Every year they got that one wide receiver like that they're gonna write about. Get Saints fans all excited. Look, Brandon Coleman,
Butler,
Emmanuel Butler, Amazing Tipton. It's every year.
None of them though could equal to my cousin, the great Traquan Smith. I just had to throw that out there. But the greatest blocking wide receiver in the history of the New Orleans Saints.
Big play Trey, man. Don't do Trey like
right. Listen.
Hey,
They get on my ass, TJ and Rob. But listen, y'all saw them tough ass catches Trey used to make across that middle.
Yeah, man.
And look, don't forget who caught Drew Brees record-setting ball. Y'all can't take that from the great Traquan Smith, baby. Hell, listen, they bought Brandon Cooks back. Shit, bring Traquan back. What we gonna use? Shit, he ain't doing nothing.
Man, Traquan, y'all can say whatever they want, but Traquan he's gonna be synonymous with some of the biggest plays in Saints history. That's crazy as that sound.
Yeah, you think about it. He caught the ball that Drew Brees broke the all-time record with.
Yep.
Traquan Smith.
Traquan Smith in the Hall of Fame, man.
He in the Hall of Fame. No, how about that? Yeah, I didn't even think about that, TJ. I didn't think about that. For all you Traquan haters, when you go to Cat, you're going to see Traquan Smith name on the ball.
Hey.
He in the Hall of Fame. Might not have a yellow jacket, but he got a ball in that mother.
Hey, man, for real. go to Cat and go see number 10 up in that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Baby.
Hey.
You're going to see number 9 and number 10. Smith. Brees to Smith. That's what you're going to see, baby.
Man, look, Traquan Smith didn't end up being what we thought he was going to be, but, man, he made some plays, man.
He had his moments, man. He
made some plays.
I think the expectation was just too high for the kid. We had like he was a top 10 pick or something.
Man, nah.
You know
how it go, man. You know, that was the coasting thing. You know, coasting 7th-round pick. You know, oh man, you're a late round pick, man. Like I guess they look at it. Yeah, that and Sean Payton was the coach. So
yeah,
I don't know, man. Like I ain't got that. Look, I got that against Traquan, man. Traquan,
I don't either, man. I don't, man. That's they call him my cousin on the show, so that's my cousin, man. My third cousin. So always talking about my cousin, so I be having to defend my cousin. Me and Ro. Oh no, me and Marley, we been having to defend him, man. But getting back to Tyler Shough,
the Ro said, want to win the game.
Yeah, there you go, Ro. There you go, Ro. Throw the drink. There you go, Ro. Hey, Ro. Bro, throw the drink. Listen, you want a big run? You want to run? You want Alvin to go 50-60? Run behind Traquan. I'm telling you, he gonna take the safety out, baby. He gonna take the safety out. I'm telling you, y'all can say what you want. That's the best blocking wide receiver in the history of the Saints in the NFL since Hines Ward. He's right behind Hines Ward.
He wasn't afraid to do that dirty work, man.
Yes,
that's why I gotta appreciate him.
That's why he lasted in the league long as he did, man.
Yeah.
Back to Tyler Shough, man. Some things that I noticed he's gonna have to work on. And I know you've seen that play too. We all have seen it. That play against Stanford. When he inexplicably rolls his ass out and just underhandedly throws the ball up.
I mean, he just shook. He no pun intended. He shook that thing.
He ain't look or nothing.
Nope.
Know what that? And I said it yesterday. He was scared. That was a quarterback who was scared. I don't know if they was hitting him the whole game, but he was scared, and he just right then and there, I'd have set his ass on the bench right there. Mm-hmm. That's like Anthony Richardson patting himself. Now, see, I still understand that how you pat starting quarterback, National Football League, you go pat on your helmet to come out the game.
You ain't even have to, man. You could have just audible to a run. You know what I'm saying? Like
you could have just changed the play hand to
right. That's what I'm saying. Could have audible to the run.
I don't know if he had the brain freeze or what. I don't know. You were that tired, bro. You need to come to the sideline. Mm-hmm. Oh man, but no, all joking aside, TJ, really like what Tyler Shough brings to the table. But let me just say this. I heard you speaking about the snake himself, Spencer Rattler, baby. Listen, like you said, if he ever puts together 2 quarters, like the multiple quarters, because those quarters when he was good last year, damn it, he was real good. Yep. I mean, he was good. Now, I don't know if it was just him or it was the offensive coordinator not making adjustments, because I didn't see a goddamn one adjustment the whole second half.
Me neither.
I mean, but to me, when I looked at Spencer last year, what I saw was I saw a kid who carried himself like a starting quarterback. I saw a kid who went out there and said, "This is my moment. I belong here." It wasn't too big for him. He went out there and he led. And listen, yeah, everybody who's against him, like, oh, he went 0-6. Did you see what he went out there with?
Man.
Did you see what the kid was out there with? And listen, again, he should be 1-5. Let me just say that. Should be 1-5, but a certain tight end that just resigned, dropped the damn ball. Jawan Johnson, I love you. I respect Jawan. I told highly about you because you earned your way. You went from an undrafted free agent, from a wide receiver to a tight end, got a contract. Damn, you got 2 contracts. Man, that's to be applauded. But catch the damn ball. You got to catch that. That kid came back in that game swinging it. After they did Derek Carr a favor and played his boy, which everybody knew he didn't beat out Spencer Rattler the entire preseason, but they played Jay Hayner. Listen, nothing against Jay Hayner, but when you come in here, Drew, a lot of y'all start liking him because you say, well, Drew Brees is my favorite quarterback. When he said Derek Carr was cool, he kind of lost me right then and there.
Well, that Fresno State stuff, right?
Yeah, but you know, hey, that's his big brother. I understand that, man. And just speaking about the Derek Carr situation, man, I just think the way that he handled it this last week, man, at church, for you to put your career, come out and finally speak in that setting, I think was wrong. Now, again, separating football from everything else he said, our thoughts and prayers go out to his wife, his entire family for what they gone through. But from a football side of it, man, that was just weak, bro. That came across as somebody just looking for sympathy. Listen, you agreed to the restructure. Well, the restructure is in the contracts anyway. Same restructure you at any time.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It really don't matter. That's why I was like, either way it go, we was gonna be on the Saints gonna be on the line for a lot of money.
Right.
Just right now, even let's say he had surgery and then he can come back. Why? Can he come back in that locker room? Think about it. He can't come back.
He's not coming back up here.
Nah, man. They got to move on, man. They got to move on from him, man. Listen, put him on season-ending injury reserve, the pub list, or I don't know. Just as long as he's not in New Orleans. Listen, no, Derek Carr, and I'm gonna tell y'all this once again. Derek Carr came to New Orleans as a scoring level. His heart had been broken. It had been trampled on. He was hurt. He was in his feelings. He kept worrying about what his ex was doing. Because every time, remember, he came in that damn podium and to people just had to say, bro, you in New Orleans now, man. Stop talking about Vegas. But he couldn't, because he couldn't believe that they got rid of him. The man's heart never was here. Okay, he went to Chipotle. I ain't going to hold that against you. You went to Chipotle? Okay, cool. But to me, you know what it is, TJ. If you love the city will love you back. But the man never took the time to let the city love him.
They never embraced it.
He never embraced it. Now, last year, shout out to him and DeMario Davis with the prayer thing they did last year. That was big. That was big. At Sean and the little thing he did with the barbershop, that was cool. But dude, you can't, I believe it was shout out to Slim said it, man. This New Orleans, bro. Listen, when we ride with you, bro. But one thing you ain't gonna do, you ain't gonna pull the wood over our eye. We know what BS is BS, bro. And you came across as fake. And when you go out on the field and how should I put this? I want to do it in a way that because I want to respect your show first. But the way that he went after Olave, that right there, I did. First of all, you were not brought here to be the savior of this team. When he came here, this team had talent. They were a quarterback away. All you had to do was guide the ship. You couldn't do that.
Yep.
You could not win it. You went from when the Saints signed you, people thought, oh, the Saints got the best quarterback in the NFC South. Best quarterback in the NFC South plays for the full-time division champion, going to be 5-time division champion till somebody beat them. And I know everybody in the ATL, y'all happy. But I so much love. I love for them to build themselves up. They do this every year. They kill the draft. I know, TJ.
I ain't even wasting my time. Like last year, I was on it. I ain't even wasting my time. I ain't wasting my time.
TJ, listen. We even got a Falcon that's part of the family now. Shout out to my boy Cowboy.
Man, hey man, we got a few over here too, man.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Man, they happy, TJ. They won the draft, TJ. They won the draft. They go to the Super Bowl.
Always win a draft. They always win the draft.
They win it every year. They win the NFC South every year until you got to play on Sundays when it counts. That's why I love it. The Saints can lose. We can lose every game of this year except 2. That's against the Falcons. Yep. When the Saints lose, I'm down until I look at that ticker on Sunday and the Falcons lost. And I jump up, TJ, dust myself off, go get me a drink, get me something to eat, put my feet up, and just sit back and smile, baby.
Bro,
ain't nothing like a Sunday where the Falcons lose, baby.
Ain't nothing like a Sunday or any season. Especially like when they start winning.
Oh my God.
And they on a streak. And they just want to, they can't help themselves because it's like all those years of like wanting to do something great and they feel like it's their year. So they've been having all this vitriol. So they find these same fans that they don't even really know and all that kind of stuff. Oh man, let me move my camera back around. It was like, man, it's like, oh man, y'all gotta say nah. And then all of a sudden, 4-game losing streak.
TJ, think
playoffs
about
on the line.
Think about last year, TJ. Man, these clowns actually came down here, hired a band, and went down Bourbon Street. I don't know what the hell they call themselves because ain't none of them have no footwork, first of all. Went down Bourbon Street, called themselves second liner before the Saints played them. But remember, they were riding high. They thought for sure they had that game.
Yep.
What happened? The Saints, once again, the Saints spanked that you know what, and their season went.
Yep.
And let me just say,
after that.
I keep telling them, TJ, but they don't want to listen to me. They got the same problem we had. Only theirs is dark skin. They got the dark skin Dennis Allen. I'm just sorry.
Yep. Man, I've been saying that.
That's the problem.
I've been
the problem
saying that
right there.
Man,
they got all that. It's the head coach, man. He keeps feeling them. Man.
All I know is they're gonna have to figure it out, just like the Saints gonna have to figure it out. But Dolph, hey man, I gotta go ahead and get up out of here, man. But it's always a pleasure to chop it up with you. You know, like I said, I definitely got to get on your podcast soon.
Man, we set that up, man. We got to do that, man.
Yeah, we definitely got to do that, man. But I appreciate you stopping by, chopping it up with us, man, talking black and gold with us. We definitely gonna have to do this again, man. Thank you so much.
Man, thank you for having me, man. And like always, love and who that.
Hey, hold on, real quick.
Sir.
Also, let everybody know how they can get in touch with you, man. For those that haven't followed your channel yet, let them know how they can get in touch with you on social media.
Oh yeah, man.
Some other things you got going.
I'm on. Y'all can follow me on X, man, at Randall Jackson 8. Keeping it real, Who That Sports podcast. Also, to Come On In Sports Network, which is network that I started. Got some great guys over there. Y'all already know about Real Fan Sports with with Zach and Nonfiction.
Oh man, shouts out to my boy Zach, man.
Yeah, man. Then I got, man, Carlos, Uneducated Sports Talk. Carlos PJ, who always goes with the favorite. Then, you know, we internationally, you know, we got Eagles Talk with TJ. That's right, baby. We cross the ocean. TJ, Eagles Talk with TJ. And yes, who that nation? We now have a member representing that black and red. Shout out to my boy Cowboy, Atlanta Falcons fan, Demi. He's in the building. Come on in, Bills. We got our website, COISPN.com. Come on in, Sports Network. Learns is our editor and writer over there. He previously worked for Bleacher Report and the New Mexico Herald. And listen, they cover the Bills. They do a great job. And of course, TJ, we got to get you on the pregame show every Sunday. The #1 pregame show on all the social media, baby. As the NFL turns each and every Sunday, all the way through the Super Bowl. You never know what we're going to say, man. We have a good time. We break each and every game down. We have special guests on from around the league who cover each and every team, man. It's a great time. And again, man, for those who want to follow me, it's the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. Is it okay if I put the link in, TJ?
Yeah. Feel free to do so, man. Make sure that you plug all your socials and stuff like that, man.
Well, that's the link there to the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. Your boy Dolph is sitting at 909. Let's get to 1,000, baby.
Oh, man, you going to get that in no time, man. You might get that by the end of the week. You're going to get that by the end of the week.
Baby. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, once again, man, TJ, brother, thank you, man, for all the support, man. Thank you for the inspiration, brother. And listen, I'll follow you, bro. And I love it when you go at your haters, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let them keep hating, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, listen, all I know, this man here is a sideline reporter, Coach of Carolina. This man here is at the Senior Bowl. This man here is at the Scouting Combine.
Man,
no,
for the haters, I don't go no. I ain't qualified, man.
No, you ain't qualified, brother. You ain't qualified.
I ain't qualified to talk sports, man. I ain't qualified to do it.
But they are.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
but it is what it is, man. But have a good night, man. Man, shout out to you and your beautiful family, man. And once again, my brother, thank you for having me. I got to get you on, man. I hit you up, man. We put something together. And man, what I want to do, I want to put a round table together before the season, talk about the Saints. So I definitely reach out to you about that. And again, my brother, thank you. I appreciate you. Love you, man. And listen, Who That Nation? Like always, the doors are now open. So come on in.
All right, Dolph, take care, man. Shouts out to Dolph, man. Like, man, it's always great to chop it up with him. Look, man, like I said, I just sit back and enjoy the show. Like, I don't really say too much, man, because Dolph is I mean, I just enjoy talking to him and hearing him talk sports and also just New Orleans Saints. But thank you all, man. Like I said that this show was going to go about an hour, but look, that just shows you the growth of this show. Just shows you how many amazing people just got so much to say and want to express themselves, man. So look, I'm just happy to open up these phone lines for y'all, man. We're gonna be doing more shows like this going forward, man. To be honest with you, just want to hear what people have to say. So probably the next episode gonna be similar to this one. Open up the phone lines. We'll probably come up with a topic. Hear what you all have to say about it. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscription button. Help us to grow. Just trying to grow as a channel, as a community. If you want to be a part of the community, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button in order for us to be able to go up into the algorithm so people can see how great this podcast is and how much we've grown throughout the years. Also, a Saints Talk with Timothy J. Jones every Wednesday, 7 p.m. on the Bleacher Report. And also, you can check out NFC South Roundtable. We should have a video coming out talking about the draft reactions. That should be available. I'll keep you all posted on that. I'm excited to announce this week we'll be launching the stateofthesaints.com. We've already started the website. I haven't put any articles up yet. So this week I'll be publishing some articles on the stateofthesaints.com. And we'll be going from there, man. It ain't like no big time website or anything like that, man, but just some articles that I'm going to write, giving my opinion about the team. You're also going to be able to get access and listen to the State of the Saints podcast, previous episodes and audio platform. And also, man, just, that's basically what it's all about, man. Just trying to, do something a little bit different, give a different perspective, when it comes to the team. Ain't going to be no paywall or nothing like that, man. It's going to be easy access, articles that you can read. You can comment, agree, disagree, or what have you. It's just all about, talking Saints football. That's all it's about. So I appreciate it. You can follow me on X at TJAYJones8. And I'm about to get up out of here because my wife, she just made some salmon, some shrimp, and it's smelling doggone good in this crib. Till next time, all I got to say is, who that?
Thank you for listening to my daddy's podcast. Please subscribe to our channel.
All I got to say is, who that?